Libras. How are we doing this week? So this is your weekly reading from January the 24th to 31st. If it resonates for you, great. If it doesn't, then check your moon and rising sign, because you could be in those signs this week. Thank you for all the support that you give to my channel. I appreciate that. So let's see what we got. So we have the Page of Swords coming out right away. Here in the reverse, as you can see here. So there might be some communication that's lacking here. Maybe you're kind of waiting for some important news that hasn't come in yet. Could also indicate some disappointing news. So just watch out for that. But again, it might just be disappointing news for one pivot. And then you kind of move to the next. Okay, there's just a bit of this cold energy here. We have the Hangman, which is all kind of like taking a seat back and kind of really taking some time to chill and wait it out and kind of think about things and see kind of where you want to go and where you want to move next. Maybe this is time for this week is kind of like a pivot for you. Really kind of figuring out what you want to do, kind of what feels good for you. We have the Queen of Swords reversed as well. So there's some cold energy here. So this could be a boss, this could be a lover, this could be a parent, something like that. Or it could just be you. Maybe you're just feeling very cold this week and you're just kind of being emotionally detached. It kind of feels like, I have the Sun here as well, kind of reversed. So it kind of feels like it's like delayed happiness right now. Like the Sun reverse is still a good card. It just kind of means that happiness is on the way, but it might not feel like it right now. So it just kind of feels like maybe some bad news came in for you guys. And you've just kind of been stewing on it a little bit or like overthinking it. And really like, it's turned you kind of like cold or like, it's like the Queen of Swords reverse is like a cold, like she's kind of like a bitch. She's like a cold, bitchy energy. So that maybe could be what you're feeling this week. Or maybe the news that kind of came in, maybe you got some news from an air sign that is maybe on the less nice side. So just watch out for that. But there still is happiness here. It's just kind of a little bit delayed for you. And it looks like it'll take a little bit of hard work as well. I don't know if this, I think it's more like hard work to kind of work on something, kind of work on the next kind of step that you want to go in or you want to move to, Libra. Can I get more on this hard work? Kind of what's this hard work for? Give me another card on the Seven of Pentacles, please. Please and thank you. Thank you. Okay. So there could be something here where I have my self-worth card up reversed, which is the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So maybe there is something with your finances that kind of fell through this week, or you're kind of not feeling kind of good about your finances. You could also be feeling like also not like of like financial worth, but also like self-worth of yourself. So you could be kind of feeling down on yourself this week. Maybe you're not valuing yourself very well, and maybe you're kind of working towards more of that energy here, Libra. You have the World as well, so it kind of might seem like you're closing out a cycle. The World usually indicates a major cycle in your life, and I kind of think you're kind of going to be working towards your finances and moving into something a little bit more financial this week, because you're kind of just over things not working out for you. It kind of seems like you're almost in a standstill energy and things aren't communication and things aren't kind of coming in for you here. We have the Four of Swords as well reversed. So you could have been recovering. Maybe you got sick. Can be an indication as well, like maybe you got sick and you're kind of finally just recovering from it. So that kind of could have been the news that kind of got you down. I know this is crazy with the COVID times right now, so maybe it just kind of feels like they're kind of getting thrown down in every direction. Let's kind of see, what is this major cycle that Libra's just finished? Please, thank you. Okay, it kind of seems like you're moving out of this cycle, especially this week of loss. You're kind of ending that you're not trusting things anymore from the universe. Maybe in the past, like, so there's like some cheating going on, or you didn't really trust your romantic partners. Didn't trust that things will kind of work out for you. You always kind of have this little bit of jaded energy, because I see a lot of loss, and I see you like not being able to manifest here with the Magician verse. I think it's just time to kind of flip the switch on this energy, right? This week is kind of a time to like sit back with the Hangman here, and work hard and contemplate. Work hard on kind of rewiring your brain here, Libra. The universe kind of only brings stuff to us that when we are feeling good and abundant and trusting. And it kind of seems here that you're not trusting either yourself or the universe to manifest things for you. And it kind of looks like you're more focusing on the loss of what is going on, or a recent loss that you've had. All right, kind of some more for Libras. How can they kind of, how can they work on their manifesting powers and getting out of this kind of energy of lack? How can Libras kind of get out of this energy of lack here? Please and thank you. Okay, so definitely it seems like you're moving away from this energy. So you're moving away from that energy of the idea of like loss or things going on. So you're moving away from that chapter of your life, where especially kind of things, maybe nothing kind of felt like it went your way. I think finally the universe here, we got you in this reading, which is the Justice card, and I think you're finally going to have justice with whatever's going on with your life, whether this is justice if this stuff was a trial, or just justice if you're going to finally get stuff that you deserve, Libra. Which is exciting to see. You just kind of got to keep your vision, and you got to stay hopeful here, because we have the Star reversed. Star reversed means you're like kind of giving up or not holding your vision. Just make sure you hold on the stuff that you really want, and hold on to that and manifest that, because it seems this week that like you're just kind of tired and kind of giving up, which is understandable if you've kind of got a lot of knockdowns that kind of happened recently, or a lot of losses that happened in your era, but you're just closing out a chapter. So make sure you stay present on the new chapter and know that good things are on the way from you. It's going to take a lot of emotional balance here. So it's going to take a lot of inner work and like making sure you're stable emotionally with the Queen of Cups here. We want to make sure that that you're feeling good and you're working on that emotional state. So when all these kind of stuff, all the stuff happens for you, or like small kind of things don't go your way, that you're emotionally stable enough to see that, okay, this is just wasn't meant for me, and I'll move somewhere else, and I'll do something else. I'll go another different way of doing it, because I think things kind of aren't manifesting because this bit of a block you're having with kind of staying in the loss of stuff, Libra. And it looks like kind of the way out is to kind of hold your vision and just trust that the universe has got your back. Anything Libra for love life for Libra? I kind of see this as a lot of personal development, but I was kind of wondering about love life here with Libra. The Queen of Cups could also be like a mentor as well. Like maybe there's this friend that is helping you out emotionally that is a water sign. That's a little bit like kind of better with their emotions. Ooh. There might be a new love offer on the way. Maybe it's something a bit more stable here. Could be from an earth sign. What else for Libra for love? For someone that's wanting to offer you this. Anything else for Libra for love this week? Please and thank you. Sometimes I want to talk, sometimes I don't. Ooh. Almost lost them. Almost lost them. Okay, so it could be a Cancer here as well, but things might be moving a little bit quicker with an earth sign here. So things might be kind of picking up the pace there in your love life, or things are kind of just kind of moving forward with speed. It's always good to see. So maybe that will also kind of change your energy in tune. Could be with a Virgo as well. Got the High Priestess here, so intuition. Feel that intuition. What about those Libras who are already in a committed relationship? Oh, interesting. We have the Seven of Cups here. You're thinking about choices. So we're thinking about options. Maybe you're in a committed relationship and you're thinking about options, and or maybe you're kind of thinking about old lovers here. Or also maybe you could have some sleepless nights thinking about options, or like maybe you're like, did I make the right choice? So you could be having that energy too if you are a Libra in like a committed relationship. Maybe you think your partner has options as well. You might kind of be stressing out about that. You could also be feeling like an option, and it's kind of stressing you out. But I think it's more of like deciding if you rather go try and find someone else or kind of stay in the relationship you're in. Have another card for the Libras that are in a relationship. Yeah, it kind of seems like it kind of just keep getting the energy. Sorry, the cards just dropped. So I'm getting the energy that you're kind of like thinking about choices. You're thinking about options. You're thinking of maybe going single again and deciding if really this relationship is what you want this week. And you're kind of getting a bit of anxiety and not knowing whether you should break it off or whether you shouldn't. So you're having that little bit of indecision going on here. A Libra. So that's interesting. That's kind of with the love for both of you for the Libras this week. So it kind of seems like there is that bit of a loss. So maybe you just got broken up with as well. Or you're feeling like maybe you thought this was going to be the right connection for you, and then like things aren't feeling right anymore, or kind of things you're kind of realizing that maybe this isn't the person for you. So you're kind of feeling that idea of like maybe stuff will never happen for you. I'm actually reshuffling your cards as well, just to see if there's anything else they kind of want to tell me. Just because we had a lot of cards fly out early. See if there's anything else really they want to tell me. What else does Libras need to know for this week? So you have some of you that might have a new offer come in for love for the single ones, and for the ones in the relationship, seems like you might be contemplating things a little bit. Just watch out for that. That could be also that new chapter, that world energy that we were talking about. Maybe you're just kind of ready for a fresh start. So watch for that as well. Can I get any more information for Libras? Yeah. Just watch out that you aren't letting your vices kind of get in the way of making your decisions. So what I mean by that is, say you have a tendency to just kind of say, if it's like your problem is intimacy or like abandonment issues, or, you know, instead of like, or if you're indecisive and you kind of use like maybe alcohol, or you maybe use partying or things like that to kind of mask all that stuff, instead of kind of figuring out, I just watch for that. Just watch your vices here. That might come up this week. Maybe it's kind of old habits you've had in relationships before. Maybe if you are a runner. Can I get more on this Eight of Cups reversed? Yeah, it's like what we do. It's what we do when we feel lost. It's like, are we doing healthy habits? Are we like letting ourselves feel, or we're more like sad or depressed? Are we letting ourselves feel that emotion? Obviously, if it's like if you're clinically depressed, then please go see a doctor. Like, I'm not saying like if you're clinically depressed, just smile. Like, I'm not saying that. Libra, what I'm just saying is like, especially when we're sad or things don't go our way or we feel lost, sometimes we'll slip into our vices. And I think that's, I mean, everyone has a vice, whatever it is. I think we're all human, you know. So just watch that this week, and just watch that you're not kind of like coping your sadness with either drugs, alcohol, anything really, right? Junk food, kind of stuff like that. Just watch you're not coping that with that and making the decision kind of under any of those influences as well. Whatever kind of decision that you're making this week. All right, let me pull some oracle cards for you here. They're all going to have what text. Okay. Whew. For Libra, please, for the 24th to the 31st. Balance spirituality and practicality. So definitely meditate. You know, really figure out what's kind of going on with you internally. Take that time to kind of sit back, relax, heal, understand kind of what you might be feeling spiritually, like if you need a new beginning, and kind of like what's practical for you. So if you're asking for something that's like maybe a little impractical, maybe you're wanting something to happen to your life that, or messages that aren't kind of coming through, or you're kind of like banking all your hopes on, breaking all your hopes on one thing or on one person, just watch that and make sure things are balanced. I think it's funny that you got balance in your Libras, right? So just make sure you're kind of still being a part of Earth here too. Like, the world's not going to bring everything to you that you want right away. It could manifest in other kind of directions. So just give it time as well, and just kind of hold your vision and don't get sucked in on the, well, this didn't work out for me, then I'm done with that. Okay. So, got 3 cards here. So you have a man holding a heart. So this might be the person that's coming in here to kind of help you out. That's the Ace of Pentacles I was talking about earlier. Could be man or woman, but it's just someone kind of coming in with care to help you out, because it seems like this might be a little bit of a difficult week. You have all tied up as well. I think this is kind of your own constraints here, that you're not kind of trusting the process and you're kind of feeling stuck. You're kind of feeling like things aren't kind of moving as fast as you kind of would like them to. And then we have attachment reversed, which means a little bit of let go of attachment. So I'll just read it from the book, because I've been doing that for everyone this week. This card reversed is a wonderful indicator that old negative pattern, relationship, or desperate attitude is being released. As soon as you let go, you'll be able to establish new ways of things of relating to others. The universe wants you to celebrate your new approach, but be sure to support changes you're making in your ongoing choices. Some patterns can be deeply encoded, and you need to continue releasing old habits, all while honoring the new decisions in your thoughts and actions, interactions with others. You've broken the chains. Now you can walk away from the limitations and attachments into a bright, unlimited future. Right? That's what we're talking about, this new cycle where we're kind of releasing old attachments, releasing kind of maybe relationships, or releasing thoughts that we used to have that things aren't going to work out, because it seems like that is kind of what is holding you back, and it kind of seems like it might be your own imposed prison there. This is like the 8 of Swords, basically, in these oracle cards. So just watch for that and kind of let go of old energy and move forward. Awesome. Hope that helps, Libra.